What's going on, guys? It's Serby again. Sorry it's been so long. Had some things going on in my personal life that took me away from my streaming. Try to mitigate that as we go along because I love trying to, build content for you guys. But those things were just kind of unavoidable, and well, I am back. So, gonna do another Strat Talk session. This time I've been having a lot of luck. We're in the new season, August, so this is season 17, I believe, and been doing great. I got a hold of my Druid deck and started really messing around with the ramp Druid, and they're very, very common in the current meta. I see a lot of ramp Druids and face hunters. So currently, let me go ahead and show you guys the ramp Druid deck that I'm running. So we're gonna run 2 Innervates, 1 Zombie Chows, 2 Wild Growth, 2 Wrath, 1 Mark of Nature, 2 Savage Roars, 1 Big Game Hunter, 2 Shade of Nax, 2 Swipe, 1 Hungry Dragon, 2 Keeper of the Grove, 1 Keyzen Mystic, 1 Piloted Shredder, 2 Druids of the Claw, Lotheb, 1 Force of Nature, Emperor Thorson, Sylvanas, 2 Ancients of Lore, 1 Dr. Boom, and Cenarius. Alright. So, I've been able to climb up to rank... Right now, I believe I'm ranked 12. Yes. And let's go ahead and take it into rank play because that's the part that really matters. And let's see how this goes. As you guys do know, if you guys been able to keep up with all the updates that's coming out in Hearthstone, they're going to be adding on to the rewards of ranked play, because typically climbing up rank is exhausting. It takes a lot of time, takes a lot of dedication. Trying to get up to legendary, it's almost like a part-time job, right? So they're gonna give you more rewards based off of whatever rank you hit. So currently in our mulligan, we had Zombie Chow. We can keep that because that's why we have him in our deck, to try and get rid of early game pressure. We're not gonna keep the Keeper of the Grove because he's a 4 cost and we're going first, so he's a little bit too expensive. And of course, we're not gonna keep the Ancient Lore. He's too expensive as well. So we'll go ahead and see what else we get. Typically what you want to get is Innervate or the Wild Growth. So you can start ramping up the mana crystals that you have. We'll go ahead and play the Zombie Chow. And so we got Piloted Shredder, it's okay. Savage Roar, it's alright. Wrath, that's a good card to have in the very beginning as well. Anytime you get a chance, you always keep the Innervates, you always keep the Wild Growths, you should keep the Wrath as well, and keep Zombie Chow. Typically when you're going first. When you're going second, if you have an Innervate and a Wild Growth, then I would keep a 4 cost card. If you don't, then you know what, it's alright. Alright, so he skipped his turn. We're just going to use our hero ability and attack him as well for 3 damage. Try to get some early game pressure going on. Man, totally missed you guys. Like I said, sorry about being AWOL for the last week. But I'm going to try and get back on a regular schedule. Alright, so what does this rogue have? That's very common for a rogue to run that as well. We could technically do this and then make him that much stronger, but I don't think we're gonna do that. So we'll just go ahead and attack. Go again. And if we don't get something else that we want to play, we'll play our Piloted Shredder next turn. So this past weekend, as you guys know, I'm very big into fitness. Absolutely love it. It's my other huge passion in my life. On, what was it, 2 Saturdays ago, I did the Spartan race, and it was absolutely amazing. Loved it. Hardest 4.5 miles I've ever done in my life. Hardest. I mean, there was like 23 obstacles. Finished it in, decent time. But had a great time. Lots of fun. If you guys ever thought about doing it but haven't pulled the trigger, I would definitely recommend it. If you want some suggestions on some good beginner ones in your area, I'd be more than happy to help you look for some. And, point you in the right direction, I guess. Alright, so what is going on? I really hope that they didn't quit. Say hello.
My greetings.
Looks like they just came back. Interesting. Alright, so now this is interesting, right? We could have done Shade of Nax. We can do Shade of Nax, or we can do Piloted Shredder. We only have 4 mana crystals, so
What to do?
we'll do the Piloted Shredder because he uses up all of our mana crystals. Too bad for that guy. He just came back a little bit too late. Alright.
Pay attention, class.
Alright, so we got 5. We can play Lotheb, or we can put a taunt on our guy, and we can use Wrath to draw another card, and I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and lean towards doing. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Sylvanas. Alright, that's good. I'm okay with that. Now, I ran the Mark of Nature in ours just because there's a lot of face hunters out right now, and this is a great card, very cheap, to be able to give you a good taunt that could basically force them to hold on to their hand, I guess. Trade a lot of minions. If they don't happen to have the Iron Beak Owl and silence it. Alright, so this turn, since he has drew a lot of cards, I'm going to use Lotheb next turn. It's a very devastating card against rogues, mainly because it's just, they basically become stuck for that turn. Do you see me? Do you? Alright, so now we got 7. We could play Piloted Shredder and Shade of Nax, right? And then trade with him there. Or we can do Dr. Boom and then trade our 2 Lothebs. And or we could do Ancient of Lore. I think I'll do Dr. Boom because he's just such a huge presence in the field. Do that, and you could technically just go straight for the face because we do have a lot of pressure on the field. He would have to attack one of these with his Lotheb to trade. Now, do I want to do that? Yeah, I think we're pretty safe. So let's see what he does. Mistakes were made. It's gonna go for the Blade Flurry. That's okay. That is okay. So we're gonna go ahead and heal ourselves. Do that. And we'll use Innervate. Get our shade out. And just go ahead and hit him. It worked out very well for us that our boom bots took out Lotheb in that last turn. Otherwise, we probably would end up using Swipe to finish him off. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Another Blade Flurry.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Yep. And that's both of his Blade Flurries, so I think we'll be alright this turn. Coming out. So I can't play this, because I want to get rid of this guy. So I'll play my Paladin Shredder, and go ahead and do some board control. So that way, we should be alright. He got rid of both his Blade Flurries. He has one more Tinkersmith oil, and he does have another deadly poison, I believe. So right now he's kind of desperate for cards since he did that.
This guy's toast.
Haha. That card can be a blessing or not. Well, I don't know why he would do that. Why would you do that? That makes no sense, my friend.
I have no time for games.
The light is not distant.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and call this well played.
Well played.
We actually can do all of it. 4, 7, 10.
I
So
must safeguard the land.
Let none survive.
Light it up.
alright. And that is it, guys. That is it. So this one was, it's not an easy win, but it is very good, very favorable in to your benefit. And that will be it. I will talk to you guys soon. Alright, later.